Welcome to this explainer, where we're going to unpack the millionaire mindset. We often assume successful people have some sort of hidden secret, right? But today, we're diving into the source material to reveal the profound, but actually quite simple, mindset shifts that quietly separate the wealthy from, well, everyone else. We're going to break down the exact framework of how they view the world. So let's just dive right in and ask the ultimate question. What actually separates them? Is it just raw intelligence or maybe getting lucky at exactly the right time? Well, our source material makes a really fascinating argument right out of the gate. It's actually neither. It is entirely about how they think about money. Which brings us to section 1, the millionaire mindset. The bedrock of this entire framework really comes down to one core difference. The average person works for money. It's like they're effectively pushing a massive boulder uphill, trading their time and energy directly for a paycheck. But the millionaire, they make their money work for them. They literally view every single dollar as a potential employee, ready to go out into the world and just bring more dollars back. Moving on to section 2, buy assets, not stuff. See, how you think dictates how you spend. While most people might celebrate a bonus by, buying expensive clothes or financing a brand new car, millionaires actually pause. They use this one incredibly simple filter. Will this make me money or cost me money? They aren't just looking at a purchase in terms of its immediate price tag, They're looking at its entire long-term trajectory. So they prioritize assets. And by assets, we mean things that can actually grow in value or generate income rather than just spending everything they earn. Instead of filling their lives with liabilities, those shiny things that just drain your resources month after month, they aggressively seek out things that put cash directly back into their pockets. Now, what's really fascinating here is that by acquiring these specific assets, we're talking stocks, businesses, real estate, and even highly monetizable skills, their money is no longer tied to their physical effort. Because they bought these assets, their money just keeps working for them around the clock, literally, even while they sleep. All right, section 3, the power of time. This concept completely changes the timeline of success. While most people want immediate results, that overnight success or a massive gain this month, millionaires think in years. They know wealth just isn't built overnight. They rely on the quiet, undeniable math of compound growth. It's like they know a tiny seed planted today, if nurtured consistently, is eventually going to turn into a massive tree. But there's actually another aspect to time we need to talk about. Everyone on Earth, regardless of what's in their bank account, has exactly 24 hours in a day. It is the ultimate equalizer. No amount of wealth can generate a 25th hour, right? And because they recognize this, millionaires ruthlessly protect those hours. They understand this undeniable truth. Time creates money, but money cannot buy back time. Because of that, they automate everything they can, they delegate tasks, and they fiercely focus their energy on high-impact work. That leads us perfectly into section 4, invest in yourself. Let's shift gears from external finance to internal growth. It's kind of surprising, but the highest return investment isn't always a hot stock or some crazy real estate deal. Very often, it's investing in your own brain. Successful individuals deliberately carve out time to read books, learn new skills, improve their communication, and aggressively build their discipline. They literally treat their own character as an asset class. And this is absolutely vital to understand. Building your own capabilities unlocks doors that sheer capital simply cannot open. If you have the right skills, you can spot a market inefficiency, negotiate a really complex deal, or build an amazing team. Those are opportunities that someone who just has a pile of cash but no skills would completely miss out on. Let's look at section 5, master your emotions. Now we have to address the psychology of money, which is, honestly, where so many incredibly smart people end up failing. When the markets inevitably crash and the masses start to panic, millionaires stay incredibly calm inside their own little bubble. They don't let fear or greed dictate their strategy. In fact, they often see opportunity exactly where everyone else just sees chaos. They deeply understand that emotional decisions destroy wealth. Sure, it might be super exciting to chase the latest meme stock, or maybe you want to panic sell just to feel a sense of safety. But excitement does not build long-term portfolios. It's like a heavy counterweight on a scale. Discipline beats the roller coaster of excitement every single time. Sticking to a logical long-term plan is always going to win out in the end. Which brings us to our final part. Section 6. Change your financial future.
To actually apply all of this to your own life, you have to realize that the financial world changes constantly. Markets shift, new technologies emerge out of nowhere. And because of this, successful people never stop studying. They know that knowledge compounds exactly like money in a bank account. What you learn today stacks directly on top of what you learn tomorrow, and that creates a massive intellectual advantage over time.
So let's recap the whole shebang. Wealth doesn't start with a massive bankroll. It starts with a completely different way of thinking. Buy assets instead of liabilities. Think long-term. Invest in yourself, control your emotions, protect your time, and never, ever stop learning. Now, are these 6 habits going to make you rich by next Tuesday? No, definitely not. But applied consistently, they will completely transform your trajectory.
But here's the thing. Information is only powerful if you actually apply it. Your future self is heavily depending on the actions you take right after this explainer ends. So I'll leave you with a bit of a harder question to think about. Which of these mindset shifts will you commit to right now? Or are you content letting your money control you instead of the other way around?